Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Market research not only informs the founder about the industry and how to build a startup, it also informs the investor about making an investment into that startup. Market research answers the questions investors will pose to startups such as the following. How big is the market and what are the most profitable market sectors to pursue? Who are the competitors and how are you different from them? What do the current customers think about the competitors? Use the market research to convince the investors to fund your startup. Here are some key steps to follow. After researching the market, build a slide deck showing the results of the market research in full. Describe in detail the size, growth rate, sectors, and composition of the market. Show the current industry trends and state of technology. Highlight the next generation of technology coming up. And show the current competitors with their strengths and weaknesses. Show the current distribution channels used in the industry and upcoming new ones. Identify your target sector in the market and show how your company fits in. And describe the product you are going to build. Contact investors and indicate you have been researching a market segment. Offer to share the results with them without any ask of them. Investors find cogent, concise market research interesting as it informs them about the industry. Show them the presentation and ask permission to keep them informed. When it comes time to raise funding, you'll have a group of investors educated about your market and your approach to it. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.